Hurricane Erin just off of the coast for our Wednesday. We had very high surf and strong rip currents along the Georgia and South Carolina coast, but for us on land, we actually had pretty pleasant conditions. We have that right now as we step outside and take a look at the Savannah River and River Street. All is quiet out there on the riverfront for this evening. Temperature-wise, we were able to make it into the upper 80s to lower 90s for highs. We are still in the lower 80s for a few spots. Hilton Head 81 degrees, 79 for us here in Savannah with a mainly clear sky for tonight. Most of us should be able to make it down into the lower to middle 70s by early Thursday morning. With that sunshine, though, temperatures will heat up rather quickly around lunchtime. Most of us will already be in the upper 80s to lower 90s, low to mid 90s for those high temperatures. A few isolated showers or storms are possible, mostly in the later afternoon and into the evening hours. A few pockets of heavy rain certainly possible, and this will be moving from the north to the south as some moisture is able to make its way back into the region as Hurricane Erin makes its way from our general region. It got as close as 450 miles off of the coast. So rain chances increase just a little bit for our Thursday, but more so for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. With that, temperatures will be a little bit below normal in the mid 80s for highs, a little hotter for Monday and Tuesday as rain chances begin to decrease. But on Wednesday, a cooler air mass and a drier air mass will move in, and that will bring us back into the 80s for those afternoon high temperatures. So here's the latest infrared satellite imagery of Erin. It is now off the coast of North Carolina. It's not looking quite as impressive on satellite imagery. The eye is no longer visible, starting to look a little ragged as some dry air is starting to get ingested on the north side. But as of 11 o'clock, maintaining strength with 110 mile per hour sustained winds. Wind gusts as high as 130, still moving due north, 16 miles per hour. But gradually through the day tomorrow, it will begin to make that northeasterly turn to the far North Atlantic, south of the Canadian Maritime provinces by Friday and into Saturday, transitioning back into a post-tropical system. One thing that changes with this forecast track from the Hurricane Center as 11 o'clock, no longer expecting it to become a major hurricane again through the day tomorrow. So it will continue to weaken, but it will still be churning up the Atlantic Ocean. So high surf and rip currents remain dangerous concerns as we head into Thursday and for Friday. For tomorrow, we'll start off with that sunshine. Temperatures warming into the upper 70s to the lower 80s by 9 and 10 o'clock. We'll see that cloud cover begin to filter in around lunchtime with a few showers possible, more so by 3 and 4 o'clock. Notice that movement from generally the north to the south. That's all still because of that influence from Erin with that circulation just off of the east coast of the U.S. Showers and storms possibly continuing into the early evening hours, but drying out largely as we head into our Friday morning, but more storms are possible for the afternoon. For tonight, 74 for us here in Savannah, definitely staying warm and humid across the region. Those winds will be a little bit stronger just off of the coast. Still from Erin, rain chances increasing for our Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Those temperatures in the mid to upper 80s for highs, and then as we look ahead to next week, we will begin to dry out. Hot for Monday and Tuesday, but a little cooler for next Wednesday. So overall, not a bad forecast on the way. Just unfortunately, the rain and storm chances move back in just in time for high school football again and for the weekend.
I've gotten used to mowing my lawn more often. We're at that point of the season,
yeah,
for sure. All right,
sorry about that.
Well, a Low Country developer is